Hi everyone and welcome to a new episode of Today VR News in VR. Today we're gonna talk about the latest news of the gaming industry and also VR in general. First of all, we got Space Junkies, who's officially Ubisoft, who's officially stopping development for Space Junkies. That means, and they're also canceling the VR, the non-VR part in the way. That means they were planning to bring a flat version to the game to expand the player base, but apparently it's been cancelled. I think it's not a good thing for Space Junkies. That means they're gonna stop making update to the game. But they also said that is for this season of Space Junkies. I don't know what that means exactly, but they said that they might come back and do updates to a later time. I think it makes sense some way because Space Junkies launch was really not so good. It was quite kind of a failure, you know. They launched the price at $40 US, which is very expensive for a multiplayer only game. Even flat games don't launch as $40 for multiplayer only. So I think they shoot themselves in the foot with that decision. Moving on, World of Tanks is releasing a new arcade VR game where it's an arcade only. That means you can't get it at home. It's a some kind of VR version where you're not really in the tank and doing all the manual stuff. You're just like over the tank, and you control it. You control it like a remote toys basically. The game is launching today on many arcades through the world. We don't know exactly what arcade are gonna be launching, but I believe it's the Synthesis arcade. So if you have one at home, go try it out. I really would like to try this game because I'm a big fan of World of Tanks, and I guess it could be cool. I don't know how the scale turn into the game, but there is no plan today. There is no plan right now to make it into a purchase for everybody, available for everyone on Steam or Oculus, but that might change in the future, so keep an eye on that. I think it might be fun to have like a big MMO game coming to VR. Splinter Cell is hiring for an unannounced AAA VR game project based on a great IP they have. You don't need to be Einstein to know what that means. It's basically Splinter Cell for VR. When the CEO, the executive at Ubisoft, said many times that Splinter Cell is coming to new devices, which mean VR devices, to be honest. So that's prove like the leaks that leak out the leaks that came out in July were true, and the game is actually being made for VR, which I think is really good. So it's gonna bring a lot of people to VR because Splinter Cell is a really loved IP, and I think it's gonna be a huge thing for VR. The game might come to the Quest. We are not sure right now, but it's highly possible. Afterlife VR, it's a VR movie / CGI that's out on PSVR, Steam, and Oculus Home right now. The game, the video, it's like a 360 video / animation. Take place in like a drama kind of story where you're a family that's just lost a young child, and you're gonna go through this tough time. The game you can actually take choices, like I believe you have like branches of decision, where if you take a decision, it's gonna impact how the story turn out. So you go check it out. The game is the video is free, so definitely give it a shot. Blindfold review is a horror style interrogation game that came out in VR today. It's on the PSVR already. This game, you're a journalist that happened to expose like the 79 Iranian revolution, and you get interrogated by the police. According to Upload VR, it's an okay game to try, but it doesn't go as deep as it could be. It's basically only scratch the surface of what it could have been. It have a lot of potential, but it doesn't hit like the game. You're being interrogated by a cop. It's like a horror, like a chair in the room. I think it's interesting, but it's really sad that it didn't go to the full potential of the game. I think they could have made this game a lot better than it actually is. Facebook just announced that they do not collect photo of people with the Quest and Oculus Rift S camera. They just said that they only use a 3D map of your room that will be basically like 3D only. It's not like anything where they can see your home. So don't worry about that. I know there was a story that came out in the Oculus subreddit that said that Oculus can watch what you do. So I think Facebook, if you use their products, you have to expect them to use some kind of your data. I'm not saying it's a good or bad thing, but I think that's the kind of thing that's happened like in all platforms. Alt Space VR is coming to the Oculus Quest 12 in the 12th of September. They just announced that via a tweet. The game was supposed to launch with the Oculus launch title, but it's been delayed for some reason. But now it's officially coming to the Quest platform 12th of September. So check it out. It's a good VR experience. It's a little bit like VR chat, but I think it's better than VR. Lo-Fi just hit their mid goal of $60,000, 60,000 Canadian dollar. They just reached $30,000 in the first 30 hours of the campaign. I think it's a really good thing. Lo-Fi is a very promising game according to many people that tried it. The game is supposed to come next year, so you can expect that. I hope they make it more than their goal, because they need to collect like $850,000 to port it to Quest. So that is quite big, a lot more than their goal. So if you want to support it, you can still support it for $35 and get a copy of the game at launch. Until You Fall is coming to the Valve Index and the Windows Mixed Reality. Until You Fall came out a week ago on Oculus and Vive devices on Steam, but now it's coming to all VR headsets, PC VR headsets. It's also coming to the Oculus store, so if you're a guy that's like me, purchase only. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to subscribe. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. That will be very appreciated. Let me know if you have any question. Ask it in the comment section. I'll try to respond as much comment as I can. And I see you soon. See you. Bye bye.